Ayad, who's our playwright, he's an autodidact, so anything that he reads, he retains, wow. Right? So he was an incredible resource. But there's also so many people out there for the last 30 years who have been prophets where it comes to this, warning us as a country that you are moving towards a two-tiered system between the haves and the have-nots, the haves and the never will have. We are moving towards this. You have Robert Reich, who's actually coming out with a documentary on Netflix based on his amazing book called Saving Capitalism, for the many, not for the few, which is the idea of like all of the system that we live in is now class-based, right? And I think in some ways, the great obfuscation, the great deception is that it's politics, is that it's Republicans versus Democrats. It's none of that. It's who has the money. And I think in so many ways, what's been really interesting about the research that I did and the research that the whole cast did for the show is that we had to read about the ideology of finance in American society. And that's what was so interesting, that it is insidious. And Robert Reich, and going back to, Adam Smith, Wealth of Nations, 1776, where he even prophesied about a society in which you have the principal architects of society running that society. And back then it was merchants and noblemen. Now it's CEOs. And it's multi-million-dollar corporations. They're the ones that are serving their own interests, that are worming their way into politics, that are worming their way into the educational system, that are worming their way into religion. Yeah.